Are you looking for a way to play Sonic Superstars, the Nintendo Switch version of the game, into your PC? Because you don't have a Nintendo Switch? Then this is the perfect video tutorial for you to watch, because I'm going to teach you everything you need to get started and be able to play this game perfectly into your PC. So first of all, what you need is that you will need to have all these 3 files here that I have in my desktop. You will need to have a copy of it, and also you will need to install an application called Yuzu. So for those who don't know, Yuzu is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can basically play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all the 3 files here installed into your Yuzu emulator. Without these files, Yuzu emulator is useless. So I'm going to teach you where to get Yuzu emulator first, okay? So I'm just going to open a web browser here, and I'm just going to go back into here and just type in Yuzu Emulator, just show you where to get. Okay, so Yuzu Emulator, let's just assume that we are in the search box in Google. Then go for yuzuemulator.org. That is their official website, so click on that. Now go to download section, and if you want to play this game into your Android, you can do that now. But as long as you have an Android 11 device, that is what is requirement for Yuzu. Android 11 and a powerful Android mobile device, so that you'll be able to play Sonic Superstars in it. And there are 2 versions of the Yuzu emulator, a free version and a paid version, which is the early access. The early access will have a week or 2 update the free version, and you'll have to pay one time for it. And also this will help the developer. So if you can wait a week or 2, then the free version is fine. So if you're from Linux, you can get the installer here. And if you're from Windows, just like me, you can get the installer here by clicking download for Windows 64 version. I am Windows 11, and Yuzu emulator runs perfectly with PC. So since I have already installed Yuzu emulator into my PC, so I'm just going to skip on this part, because the download and installation process is really easy to do, and it's really straightforward, and that anyone can do this and any noob can do this. So be sure to do that. So again, please do download Yuzu emulator from yuzuemulator.org. That is the official website and the most safest way to download the emulator. So I'm just going to minimize this now. And I'm going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Yuzu. So be sure to open it, run it now, boot it up. Because this is your first installation, you will be met with certain errors saying that you will need some certain files to be installed into your Yuzu emulator before you can play any Switch game. So what are those files? Those files are the files that I have highlighted here. These are the Nintendo Switch keys, the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 16.0.3 in order for it to run and play Sonic Superstars. And the game should be in either XEI or NSP file format, so that Yuzu emulator will be able to detect and play that game. So now, if you're asking me where to get all these files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console, which you have modded and have installed a custom firmware. Because if it has a custom firmware installed, that means that you can now access your Nintendo Switch system files. Once you have access on the system files, all you have to do is just copy all of the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware files, transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get a game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own a physical copy of the game or a digital copy of the game where you have purchased from the eShop, and you can now digitally back up that game into an XEI or NSP file format, just like mine here. So if you have a Switch but don't have to mod or install a custom firmware, or you don't have a Switch at all but don't know where to get all these files but want to try out and play this game, I'm just going to save you the hassle and teach you where to get all of these files. In order for you to get all of these files here, I'm just going to leave a QR code here in the screen, wherein you can scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone, so that you will be redirected to the page wherein you can get all of this files. So once you're in approms.com, all you have to do is just hover down in the middle part of the website, so that you'll get the XEI file format of Sonic Superstars. Once you have done that and have a copy of it, just hover down right below, so that you'll get the keys and the firmware file of the Switch. So be sure to check the entirety of the website, so that you'll get all of these 3 files. So I'm going to assume now that you have a copy of all these files and that you have them into your PC now. So it's time to install them into your Yuzu emulator. So open Yuzu emulator, and then go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, okay, and then locate Keys folder, open that, and then open the keys zip file here. And all you have to do is just select all that file, copy and paste, and transfer that, so that you'll have a copy of the product keys and title keys of the Switch. Once done, close in this folder. Then it's time to install the firmware file of the Switch. To install the firmware, just go back to File, open Yuzu folder again, and then locate NAND folder, N-A-N-D folder, locate System folder, and then Contents folder, and then Register folder. The next step is to open the firmware file here. And all you have to do is just select all of these files and then paste and transfer them into this folder so that you will have a copy of the firmware file of the switch into your Yuzu emulator. So that your Yuzu emulator will function as a switch now. So I'm just going to close this. So your Yuzu is now capable of detecting and playing Switch games. You'll know that it's successful because it will show you all of your Nintendo Switch games and their game icons. So if you see a game that does not have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we have put on the screen so that you'll only get the latest files in order for you to play Sonic Superstars. So the next step now is to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no graphical glitches into your playthrough. To do that, just go to Emulation, go to Configure. And in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see from here. Again, please do pause the video and copy every setting. Now I'm going to go to System. This is for General tab. Now I'm going to go to System. And in this part, in the System section, the settings here is subjective. You can change this whatever you like. But in the core section, should remain the same. So be sure to do that and copy that. I'm going to go to CPU. So really simple setting is set to auto. In graphics tab, there are 2 APIs. So there are 2 settings. So be sure to copy that. There are games that runs well with Vulkan and some games will run in OpenGL much better. So here are my Vulkan settings. Copy that. I'm going to move now to OpenGL. Again, pause the video and copy that. My resolution scale for both of these APIs are in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper, much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle that, then just revert back to 1x resolution, which is the base resolution of the Switch. But for me, 2x resolution is the best, okay? Now I'm going to go to Advanced. So again, please do pause the video and copy every setting that you see from here. Now I'm going to move to Audio. And as you can see, the settings are simple, so be sure to copy that. Now I'm going to go to Controls. I have connected my Nintendo Switch. I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here, and I have mapped them up the same as my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, you can connect them here and map them up here. But you should change the dead zone for both left and right sticks into 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthrough. So be sure to change that, okay? Once done, hit OK. Now your Yuzu emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC, such as Sonic Superstars. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys a gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know that Nintendo is really strict. It doesn't like this kind of content at all. Any Nintendo Switch scene for the PC emulation, they don't support it, so that's why they will remove this kind of video tutorials. So if I show you a gameplay of this game running to my PC using Yuzu emulator, then my channel will be taken down, my videos will be taken down, and that would be a major hassle on my side. And I hope you guys do understand on that part. But as long as you follow the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, you're guaranteed to get Sonic Superstars. You'll be able to play it into your Yuzu emulator fully optimized. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Sonic Superstars into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer all of them. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye for now.